If your child has had a runny nose, sneezing, or a cough that just won't quit, I need you to watch this video before you leave because what I'm about to share could completely change how you're managing your child's health this spring. I'm Dr. Renee, your favorite allergy and asthma expert and your girlfriend who just happens to have an MD. And today we are talking about the 5 signs that what looks like a cold is actually seasonal allergies. Let's get into it. So here's what happens in my world all the time. A parent comes up to me in public, or they DM me, or they comment on one of my mini asthma videos and they say, Dr. Renee, my child has had this cold for 3 weeks. 3 weeks? We've done everything. We've done the vitamin C, the zinc, the warm soup, the humidifier. Nothing is working. And I look at them and I say, that's not a cold. The average cold lasts 7 to 10 days. If your child has been congested, sneezing, or coughing for longer than that, we need to talk about allergies. Today, I'm going to give you 5 specific signs to look for. And I want you to bookmark this video because you're going to want to come back to it. Because this doesn't just apply to your kids. This can apply to you too. Sign number 1. The symptoms come back at the same exact time every single year. Viruses are unpredictable. You know, the cold is a virus. They show up whenever they want. But allergies are seasonal. They are loyal. If your child gets sick every March, every April, every time the trees start blooming, that is not a coincidence. That is pollen. Spring allergens like tree pollen, oak, birch, maple peak between March and May. So if your child's cold lines up perfectly with blooming season, that is clue number 1. Sign number 2, the sneezing comes in bursts, not one at a time. When you have a cold, you might sneeze here and there. But with allergies, sneezing comes in rapid fire clusters, 5, 6, 7 sneezes in a row. Why? Because the body is trying desperately to expel the allergen, get it out. It's not fighting a virus. It's reacting to something that's in the air. So if your child walks outside and immediately starts sneezing like they just inhaled pepper, pay attention to that. Sign number 3, no fever present. This is a huge one, and it's simple. Colds are caused by viruses, and when the body fights a virus, it raises its temperature. Allergies do not cause fever. If your child has all these symptoms, runny nose, congestion, sneezing, watery eyes, but their temperature is completely normal, allergies are far more likely than a virus. Now, if they do have a fever on top of the allergy symptoms, that could mean they've developed a secondary infection, like a sinus infection. And that's a conversation to have with their doctor right away. 2 more to go. Sign number 4, itchy eyes, nose, and throat. This one is such a giveaway, and parents miss it all the time. Don't feel bad. Viruses typically don't make your eyes itch. They don't make the roof of your mouth itch. They don't make your child rub their nose upward, which, by the way, we call the allergic salute in medicine. If your child is constantly rubbing their eyes, blinking excessively, or doing that little nose crunch and rub, classic allergy presentation. Their body is responding to histamine, which is the chemical that's released during an allergic reaction. Hence the name of the drug's called antihistamines, right? Histamine causes itch. Viruses generally don't. And finally, sign number 5. clear, watery discharge, not thick and colored. I know this is a little graphic, but we're going to talk about it because it matters. When you have a cold or a bacterial infection, the mucus tends to become thick, yellow, or green as your immune system responds. So allergy mucus is typically thin, clear, and watery, almost like your nose is just running like a faucet. Now, this isn't a hard and fast rule, but allergies can sometimes lead to thicker mucus if there's swelling and drainage. But if you're seeing constant, clear, watery, runny nose with none of the other cold symptoms, think allergies first. So, quick recap. 5 signs your child's cold might actually be seasonal allergies. Number 1, symptoms appear at the same time every year. Number 2, sneezing is in rapid bursts. Number 3, no fever. Number 4, itchy eyes, nose, or throat. Number 5, a clear, watery discharge. Now here's what I want you to do first. Screenshot this video or save it. Second, if there are 3 or more of these signs applied to your child, make an appointment with a board-certified allergist, not just your general pediatrician, an allergist, so you can get proper testing done. Allergy testing. And third, drop a comment below and tell me how many of these signs your child has or you have. I read every single comment and I will respond. I'm Dr. Renee, your favorite allergy and asthma expert, your doctor and your girlfriend, and I will see you in the next video. But don't forget to subscribe so you never miss anything from me. I'm always here at Ask Dr. Renee.